Hey, Shalom Makim, first and foremost, want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much due honors and respect to you brothers out there that's also laboring in his work, continuing to push out this gospel in all truth, faith, and sincerity. So I want to just get right into it. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 4 and verse 8. Now ye are full, now ye are rich. Ye have reigned as kings without us, and I would to the Most High ye did reign, that we also might reign with you. Right? And the reason why I want to bring this out, because you got a lot of men who have come into this truth and they have fell victim to this idea. All right? This whole idea as if when you come into this truth, you're going to gain a certain level of prestige on this side. All right? When in reality, we are to be humble servants. All right? We don't have the kingdom right now, man. We are not in our kingdom. Because, you know, when you're young in the spirit and you come into this truth and you come into the knowledge and understanding that you're an Israelite, you Yasha Allah, the princes of the Most High, then you could take that and run with it, all right? And we have seen that with guys, all right? Like the guy over there in Atlanta, you know, he took the picture with the crown and he carried himself in a certain way where as if he was seeking to gain prestige on this side, all right? Which, you know, this video is not about him, all right? But as an example, the very essence of being in this truth is to be lowly and humble, all right? You should really be in a remorseful spirit and not to exalt yourself, all right? That's designated for Yahweh Shah. He's going to actually crown us, man. You can't attempt to crown yourself. That's what the Apostle Paul is saying here, man, all right? Ye have reigned as kings without us. Meaning we're not in the kingdom yet, man. So you can't take that approach, all right? This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth, right? And the servants upon horses is Esau, because they was designed to be our servants and our slaves. Yet, they have been seen on horses, which horses represent power. So Esau is in the power seat right now, man. You can't coexist in this kingdom. This is not our kingdom, all right? And it also goes on to say, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So yeah, once you come into the fact of knowing you're a prince, all right, you got to realize that our lot in this society is to be servants, man. To be lowly and humble. All right? So the Most High will be the one who will exalt you. Matter of fact, let me get that. This is 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time. Right? And this is not the time to be exalted. All right? You got to be careful when you push out this truth. All right? Because you can discourage a brother, you know, who's younger in the faith, all right? Because when the scriptures tell you that this truth is compared to honey, man. That's why I said, hast thou found honey, all right? John the Revelator spoke concerning the scriptures that it was sweet in his mouth as honey, man, all right? But it became bitter in his belly. So when you come across this truth, especially you've been downtrodden, all right? Your father, your grandfather, as far as you can look back, your family tree, everybody been oppressed, you know, for the last so many 100-odd years. Then you come into the knowledge of knowing that you're a prince of the Most High, then you can run with that, man, all right? But this is not the time for us to reign. We got a designated time. Our season is on the horizon, but it's not right now. So when you got to be careful what you push out. You know, for an example, you know, you might push out a certain vibration dealing with how you deal with your woman. You know, you might you might tell a brother, look, man, you're supposed to be ruling your house and this and that. Your woman is beneath you. But does not the scripture tell you that the Lord is going to do a new thing where a woman is going to compass a man? You see? So you might see a brother, because there is brothers that got ribs, man. Even though the Apostle Paul said he advised us not to marry because you're going to have trouble in the flesh. And that's true, all right? But nevertheless, you got men out here that's, you know, shacked up with women. all right? Now, you might look at the brother because maybe the woman running shit, man, all right? You might look at him sideways. Oh, man, what's up with this dude? He not a man of the Lord. He letting this woman, run shit, But you got to remember, this is not our time to reign, man. We're not in a position where we got everything in order, man. That's going to come in the kingdom. You got to apply, remember, and retain all of the scriptures. And one of the prophecies concerning, relationships between women and men is that the Lord is going to have the woman to compass us, man. Why? Because they made that pact with Satan, the serpent, Eve in the garden, man. All right? Do this mean you're not a man of the Lord? Of course not, man. It just means that prophecy got to be fulfilled. And, I'm not, I don't want to make this lesson as if it's about that. All right? It's just an example that we are not reigning yet, man. And you got to keep that in mind. All right? This is the book of Micah chapter 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Right? So this is not the time where you're going to have everything in order, where you can kick back and enjoy the labors of your fruit. No, that's going to, the fruit of your labor. Salaki, that's going to come in the kingdom. All right? We are being groomed to be kings, man. We're not kings now. All right? So you can't be in that spirit as if just because you're an Israelite, you know this truth, you're supposed to be treated as a king, man. Look, man, you ought to be humble and lowly, man. That's the right spirit to be in, all right? At least you would be rejected. So again, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction, right? So if you was reigning, all right, like an example like the guy over there in Atlanta, Yara Dunn, he had the crown on, and he would carry himself as if he had a certain level of prestige on this side. Well, you would know what you eating, man. How the hell you a king? How the hell you reigning? But you don't know what you eating. You don't know what your body intake is. You don't know what you intaking, man. You don't know if the food you eating is real or the water you drinking is really alkaline based. All right. It might tell you that on the label, but do we then trust Esau? Scriptures say never trust your enemy, man. This is the worst case scenario, like the Elder Yashawamba say, man. All right. So we're not in a position to portray some image that we reigning as kings right now. All right. That's why the scriptures say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So if you get comfortable here, like you reigning now, you're going to be destroyed, because you're going to be further indulging in this wicked place, the shadow of death. The hell you want to reign and get comfortable in the shadow of death for, man? This is only, we set up to go to work, man, as servants, all right? Until the Lord exalt us, man, all right? So again, I'm going to end off again with this. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 8. Now ye are full, now ye are rich. All right, you got this knowledge, okay? Ye have reigned as kings without us, and I would to the Most High ye did reign, that we also might reign with you. Right, so this is not the time to push out that vibration or that energy as if coming into this movement, you're going to be treated as a king, man. It's going to be the total opposite. You're going to be looked down on. You're going to be looked at with a certain level of disdain, all right? When you really come to serve the Most High, you're going to be hated, man. So when you push out a certain vibration, and men come into this truth as if they're going to be crowned on this side, then you're going to destroy that person, man. All right? You're going to spoil that person, man. And many men has been spoiled coming into this truth and using it as a cloak or a platform to crown themselves, all right? So that's pretty much it, man. I hope this lesson was edifying. Until the next time I say, Shalom.